Hey, I don't know if I'm live. I guess I am. Hey, welcome back to the Chammy. Tonight we're gonna just do a chat and chill. There's really no free readings tonight. No anything like that. I'm not even gonna be on. I just wanted to come on and say hi, chat, chill. If somebody does need a reading, it's only $1 per card. I'm really only taking serious emergency readings right now, as I am just absolutely not complacent. So I guess I'll just wait for somebody to come by the chat. I'm going to get the stuff for the spirit box. I'm going to get a drinky treat. Thank you so much for whoever liked this. Pam, come back. I'll be right back. Hey, Pam, there you are. Yeah, I hadn't gone live yet. And I got the lights down because I started another live, but my roommate is having an allergic reaction to something. We don't know what it is. And I thought I was going to have to call 911, but I told him to lay down on the couch, put the fan on him, and I think he's going to be okay. At least I hope he is. But he really scared me because he's having an allergic reaction to something that's like making him swell, and it's making him feel like his throat's swollen. No, Dad's fine. He's in the other room watching his Cowboys and playing around on his phone. But it's my roommate tonight that's not feeling well. He has got some kind of it's like he's having an allergic reaction to something that someone's cooking in the house. That's not on our floor or in our unit. Or who knows, something that someone is doing in the house. I haven't been around because I haven't had any internet to be around. Unfortunately. He will be. He will. My neighbors have an EpiPen if we need one. I got the phone here ready for 911 if he starts going into anaphylactic shock, but it might only be like a slight anaphylactic shock. He did take some allergy medications before eating dinner. I wouldn't suspect that it was the dinner that I made for all of us tonight. But yeah, he's not feeling too good. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to go fill up my cup of love and get some stuff for the spirit box that I'm charging. So we can at least put that on and see if anything's around. Maybe Kurt Cobain will come back. Be right back. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Not sure if anybody else is back, but I'm back. If it smell it, put it on you. It's a oh gosh, I can't remember what they call it. It's like it's an antihistamine. Okay, it's antihistamine. It'll help you. Guess what happened to me? Remember me asking you if my friend was going to get in touch with me again? The very next day, last time when he got in touch with me the next day too. That's so cool. See, you're doing the work. You're doing the work. I remember when I was a little girl, like I would fantasize about something, like fantasize about the show going well, or like because I did a lot of musical theater, and I would run through the scenes and the music and stuff in my head, and how I would do my performance with all the other people. And then I noticed as I got a little bit older, when I actually started playing music live, like my own original music, like I'll literally practice in my head. um, and I took all that work and stuff that I would use to fantasize about how I would perform, or how the show would look, or whatever. I took those techniques and applied them to a lot of the stuff that the law of assumption and the law of attraction teaches you regarding like your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. But I've noticed that I have not done that in a long time. Like I haven't tried. I haven't like I felt no need or want or wish to do that. But uh, I guess because I feel like I can naturally do that without having to put like an imaginal act together in my head. Just do it through the. I cannot believe I just did that. I just dropped all the batteries from the spirit box on the floor. Hold on. I felt like, a lot of those particular exercises that I did to remember my lines or monologues or the shows I did, I feel like I could apply a lot of them in regards to feelings and emotions. Because, the law of attraction assumption teaches you about how your feelings and emotions create your existence, your reality. Gee, where did that battery go? Oh, well, hello, Eight of Cups. Where did this battery go? Oh, where could it be? Oh, here it is. Yay. So my dog's so nervous, she's losing her hair in chunks. So I need to take her to the vet and see what's up with that. I know that it's time for the season of grooming so that I can get her summer coat off of her. But it's like more than usual. It's like, hey, dog, you look so cute today. And her hair's just falling out. So she must be super stressed, like a cat gets when it is freaked out all the time. We're doing the best we can. Um, Now, tomorrow I'll have to go somewhere to talk to somebody about the hacked meters for our electricity, but we'll hopefully get that resolved soon. Um, incredibly, like just keeping it calm, keeping it cool, keeping it collected, like doing my best to do what I tell everybody to do when there's like a third party, like they're worried about their man or their woman with some other man or woman, which is, they fell off the earth, they went back to jail, they met the love of their life, and it wasn't my man or my girl, and moved to another country. I just keep trying to remember a time when uh, these people did not live in my home, and I did not know who they were because I don't watch TV. Literally, like this dirtbag is famous, and you know, so anyone and everyone, I guess, bows down to them because of that. But I'm sorry. I mean, people being famous means nothing to me. Nothing. If you're a celebrity, you just remember, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We're all humans. We're all going to go in the same hole one day. What counts is how people treat you, how they treat themselves, how they treat others. That's what's important to me. You know, Paolo, that's what's really important to me. You know, if you know, I get people who come here are like, oh, I hate this guy. I love him so much, but he lies to me all the time. Or everybody always lies to me. Or lies like if you want to be able to tell that someone's lying to you, don't be a liar. Just be honest. And you'll be able to see through that bullshit quicker than you can snap your fingers. And I have embodied and practiced that for years and years and years because I would literally watch my friends have to go back and think and go through all these hurdles to try to remember the 10 feet of deep shit they put themselves in because of lying. You know, and I feel like at the end of the day, like I feel like everything about my situation, like I've just, you know, it's really difficult when someone says I love you and then they rob you. And that's basically what's going on here. And it's really painful because you see somebody who has so much potential and they want to be a genuine person, but they don't realize that you have to actually be around genuine people to be genuine yourself, to be in that vibration of the kind of people that you got to be around the people that you want to embody and be like it too. You can't just be, oh, I want to be a genuine person, and then you hang out with dirtbags or you put up with dirtbags. You just can't do it. I mean, this bitch literally, oh, I love you, you're my friend, and then the next day her boyfriend robs us. And the cops do nothing about it. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm going to get my justice. And I'm a firm believer in the law of assumption. I really believe that if you... I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ on a cracker.
Why did it get so loud?
I think it got loud because I had the volume up way too loud. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope I didn't deafen anybody. It feels so bad. Are you okay? Are you okay? Let me know. I almost peed myself.
They really wanted to be heard.
I just had the volume too loud, guys. I'm so sorry. So the other night, it went, Dorothy? It was so creepy. It was so creepy. The spirit box has started actually talking to us very loud and clear now. I'm interested to see what will happen.
Yeah, last night was the full moon too.
Yeah, last night was the full moon, and like I wanted so bad to be able to do a live, but I just could not because there wasn't any way to do it properly. Yes, please. Yes, please come roll over them with your wheelchair. I'll help. I got a couple of them myself. to Wanda. Gosh. Well, I hope you guys have had a good day. Pamela, I'm so happy that you got to hear from your person. Paula, I hope you're okay, and that you've had a great day. Oh, he'll be back. He's got some really interesting tarot card readings. Like, they're so far out and stellar. I'm gonna have more time. Definitely gonna have to get more into listening to them. It's a very smart channel, for sure. I also hate the fact that, like, I was in the middle of uploading a whole bunch of videos I made for you guys on each astrological sign, how you would be affected by the full moon in Pisces as well as Mercury retrograde. But I only got as far as posting Leo. I'm gonna go ahead and post them again. I mean, hopefully it'll help people that maybe are looking for some info about Mercury retrograde, or just the tarot card readings in general. But I was literally sleeping and woke up to a chainsaw, and someone was breaking into my utility box so they could cut mine and serve themselves with my utilities. And then I went ahead and called the cops again because I had to. I don't like to call cops, and of course, they didn't do anything about it. Okay, Pamela, that'd be awesome. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much. I'm gonna upload another one tonight. Somebody left a comment on some of those songs, and I was just like, man, why am I so far away from my guitar and my music? I don't want to be there. So I actually could not listen to Georgia Rhodes for many, many years because it would make me cry. Tonight I'm gonna upload another one, and you'll see. I mean, it's 9 years old, but my hair used to literally be like this long, to like below my hips, really long hair, and I was like, wow, look at my hair now. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll have another 10 years to grow it back out. But I'm gonna upload another one tonight before I go to bed. The spirit box just said party. I'm in Atlanta. One second. You're welcome. Now we can actually hear the box. Oh, thank you so much, Pamela. Don't be jelly. Everybody can sing. I mean, froze. Everybody can sing, Pamela. They really can. And I didn't realize that. But I worked with Jan Smith's studio for a little while, and there's a big fly on my computer screen. Great. That's not good. How do I get it outside? Hayes Energy, how are you tonight? But Jan Smith says everyone can sing, and I believe her. I really do. But you know what? It takes a lot to work out your body to be. You know, some people think they can't sing because they haven't worked out. Okay, that's creepy. What the fuck is happening to the screen? I'm terrified. What in the hell is happening to the screen? This is not normal. Look! It just disappeared as you came around the corner. Was that the man in black?
What was it?
I don't know. It was like a big, dark, black shadow that came across the screen.
That's pretty creepy. I got chills.
I'm so freaked out. Did you guys see that?
Did they?
Am I even here? Did anybody see that? Maybe I've had too much to drink tonight. Maybe just having a half a cup of wine is taking me to the dark side.
Maybe not. You're recording it, right?
Yeah, I'm recording it. I wonder if it'll still be on the live when
Probably.
my lights did not go out. Something, I don't know what. Like, look, watch. It's like as if something did this. It's like as if something rubbed against the camera with its finger or something. Or maybe the fly sat on the camera. Maybe that wasn't a fly. Maybe it was a ghost. I don't even see it anymore. Ooh, is that it? Like, protects wine. I know, it looked like a shadow puppet, didn't it? Great, I got a big fat fly in the house.
Is it a horsefly?
Yeah, it looks like one of those creepy horse flies that crawls out of the air conditioning vent. So when I moved into this house, it was covered in, hi spirit. It was covered in roaches. So bad. Can you believe, guys, that roaches make nests like spiders, and they live in them in the corners of walls and on walls? It's so gross and creepy. It had roaches of unusual sizes. It had stink bugs, still has stink bugs. It had carpet beetles, fleas. Oh my God, like brown recluse, black widows. I mean, and they're all still somewhere, but we've ran most of the roaches out, thank God. Like, I never see one anymore. Across that. Hey, Molly. Okay, if it's a horsefly, get it out. It will bite. Okay. It'll bite the dogs too. Shit. All right.
Only if it's female.
Only if it's female? Well, let's hope let's hope it doesn't have any tits.
Female mosquitoes and female horseflies feed on blood.
Okay.
Male horseflies and male mosquitoes feed on flowers.
Okay, so he just said that female mosquitoes, female horseflies feed off blood, and the males feed off flowers. See how nice guys are? They're so nice. Hey, Alfonso. Where are you, babe? I see your donation.
Was that an innuendo?
There you are. Happy Thursday, Alfonso. What, dear?
Was that an innuendo?
What, oh, the spirit box just said nope.
I guess it went over your head.
I think it did go over my head. Hey there, cutie pie. How you doing, cutie pie? It's Gypsy Queen card reader. Did the spirit box really say got beef?
I think it just said yeah.
Alphonse, any updates? Molly, how are you? Hi, touch your tongue. Nose gobbly. Can I use this on you, please? Use just a little bit. This is ridiculous. This nail's too long, baby. She's like, oh no, I'm scared of it. Good. Good. I'm glad that she didn't say anything concerning. Oh, good, Alphonse. I'm glad you're nice, dear. Would you like me to pull some cards for you? So it was Lisa's birthday on Saturday, and Lisa and I hung out a few days. We went to a Chamber of Commerce social gathering yesterday, and she was following me back to her house. She said that she'll go to the meetings alone. Are you sleeping? Good night, nice to me. Yeah. I don't know why she said that either. That's really interesting. Like, is this something that you guys normally do together? So this is the dog that's losing all the hair. Like, she's incredibly stressed out. Do you want to go lay down with your unkie? You want to go lay down with your unkie? Well, I would just tell. What was your response to that? I would have just told her, it's important for me to go, so I want to be there, or something like that. Do you think she's trying to like suggest that she doesn't want you to be there? Go lay down with your unkie. Really, just say whoop. Can I clip your nails while we talk to Alphonse? Mm-hmm. It would be much better for you if you let me clip them, because if I take it to a stranger, it's just going to be even more scarier. You should. If that's something that you want, do it. Do it, because at the end of the day, don't let her keep you from the things that you want to do. And don't let her, don't let her think she's got control of your reality. I mean, it's your reality, not hers. Come here, baby. 1 second. I'm going to put the puppy down. Mommy doggy's here and everything.
She was all bundled up in my arm earlier. Come here, Gypsy.
Thank you. Can you please pull a card and see if she's done? Yeah. Do the spirits bother your fur babies? No. No, I don't think so. But I think that they do see them sometimes because they'll just, even the cats, and when we had them, the cats and the dogs they'll stare at nothing and bark at it. Isn't that creepy?
The cats bark.
Did I really just say that? Wow, I need a nap. The cats and the dogs would stare at whatever that was nothing, and then the dogs will bark at nothing. Oh, I heard a guitar string. Is Kurt Cobain back? I'm serious. Like, there was something in the spirit box that made some of us feel that maybe it was Kurt talking about Courtney.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see what the cards say. Let me go over to the other side of the room and get the actual cards that I want to use.
Gypsy, come here.
Honey, come here. Come on. Go lay down. Yeah. Pet her and she will definitely.
She'll stay near me.
Yeah, she will. She will. So I got my Golden Girl cards because those are. I like to channel their wisdom. I thought it was so interesting that the first name that the spirit box said out of this very clearly was Dorothy. And I really loved Dorothy Zbornak from Golden Girls. Her sense of humor was so dry and ridiculous. It's so funny. Her dry sense of humor, I just loved it. Spirit, what does Alfonso need to know? Does Lisa still have feelings for him? What does he need to know about that? Yes, I did. I found those cards in this house. I think Cottonfly has a list of the names that were said. Let me make sure all the cards are straight up so you have a fair advantage at upright instead of reverse, just, because I like to make sure that they're upright. Give everyone a fair advance to having upright cards. Though I am a professional at reversals. Okay, I think everything's cool here. All right, cool. Spirit, what does Alfonso need to know? I mean, does Lisa still have feelings for him? Interesting. So yeah, she still has feelings for you. The Hierophant and the Sun. And look at the energy behind the cards. Love and this Ace of Cups. Why is she trying to hide it? Why is she, it's like, wish I knew what her Mars and Venus was. Do you know what her Mars, her Venus is? What about her rising? You don't know. See, these are very important aspects of ourselves. If you knew her chart, like, even if you didn't know her time of birth or maybe where she was born, even just knowing her birthday and her date and her birth year will tell you a lot. No, getting into finding out what her Black Moon Lilith is to see what her real love passion style is and her what it is that makes her tick. Like, that kind of stuff is going to help I froze. But that's the thing, that's the thing's energy. Her Venus just might be in Gemini, and that's why it's like this with him and her. Or her Black Moon Lilith. God, that was so funny when you said his energy. Yes, I feel pretty stabby about Gemini women. Won't lie. But you Gemini men, you hold on, okay? You're very special. Especially you, teddy bear, wherever you are. 6767. No, it did. No, it was probably just me shuffling. Her birthday's August 26, 1969. Oh. Molly, are you still there? She's calculating. But she's on that Leo Virgo cusp. I wonder which one that she identifies more with, Virgo or Leo. She's so close to Virgo. Molly, what's your exact birthday again? Is it the 23rd, dear? Just a cookie. Yeah, you are very much more Leo. I would agree. You sex machine. You sexy sex machine. I just love Leo so much. Oh my God, I get like the warm and fuzzies when I think about them. It's two of my best friends, Molly and Nikola Tesla Hargreaves, are both Leo. And then like one of my best friends growing up who was a boy is also a Leo. And there's just something so warm and kind and sweet and gentle and loving about Leo. I just love Leo so much. They're like proud and fun and adventurous and likable and respectful and caring and loving. No, he doesn't deserve it. You're right. You're right, Molly. So you got a couple more cards, Alphonse. Oh, she's a 5 life pattern? Interesting. Interesting, darling. Interesting. Boonies! Come here, baby. Come here. Where, mommy? To me. To me. Hi, baby. Come. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, let me ask you a question. What about you? Haven't like had any lifelong friends? What about relationships like that? Spirit, will Alphonse, let me ask you a question real quick before I ask the cards. Does it feel natural to you when you think about being in that long-term romance with her? Does it trigger you? Is there any resistance against it to you? Like, I'm trying to find out, I guess, if there's anything about that makes you feel unworthy, undeserving, blocks you from feeling like you can have it. Okay, so it does feel natural, it does feel good, wonderful. So you're doing the work. Even if you have bad days, it doesn't matter because you can't mess it up. Okay, ask, believe, receive. Spirit, will Lisa and Alphonse be a long-term romantic couple? This is a very important question that he's always asking. That means a lot to him, Spirit. I need you to work this out for him, please. So look at this. This is so interesting. A reversed Tower. So I would say that if this card was upright, that would be kind of a maybe, but leaning towards no. But in my aspect, it's like got the moon here as the energy behind it. So yes, I feel like yes, you will, working through the stuff that is going, because upright, this is about destruction, depending on the energy card behind it. If I'd gotten like Ace of Cups or something, or if I would be like, well, yeah, you can rebuild this whole romance thing around this, like, this card has a couple of different meanings. If it had Ace of Cups with it, I'd also be like, she does have a big heart on, but here it's like, I feel it's hidden from you because she doesn't know what she wants. It's just what my intuition is. Look at this. She just feels stuck in her love life. It's like love is blind when it comes to you. She does love you, but she feels stuck about something. It's as if she has this Gemini somewhere in her Venus or Lilith or something like that, her Mars, and it makes her try to keep looking for the grass that's greener on the other side instead of looking at where her grass is. The grass is greener where it's nurtured. You literally nurture her. You literally, give her everything that she wants and needs. And she's still dragging her heart around, babe. Have you ever asked her yourself, hey, could you ever see yourself in a long-term romantic relationship with me? Because that's what I want, and I want to know how you want to operate around that. Have we talked about this yet? Oh, wow. Don't be afraid of the Tower, sweetheart, because there's several different meanings depending on the energy. Like, sometimes I would literally get this card for someone, Pamela, and depending on the energy, like I said, it can mean someone's got like a big heart on for you. Like they are really in love with you. They want to build that tower with you. They want to build that foundation. They want to build that love and trust. Yeah. I love the Tower, like, because it's so romantic to me. Here's the thing about the Tower that I like to tell people. Like, okay, you've heard that story of was it Rapunzel? Like Rapunzel let down your long hair, right? And she's in the tower. But don't wait for someone to climb up and save you. Get on Amazon and order yourself that ladder and climb down. Okay. Well, yeah, if she just broke up with him, I mean, who knows what he meant to her? At this point, it's like she's making herself out to be an alpha widow because of it, if this is really the case. She said that we won't be. I told her never say never. I told her forget the zeros, I'm the hero. Yeah, don't let her tell you that. She's lying. She has no will in your reality to tell you that. What's wrong with her? See, some women, they'll take cute over, they'll take cute and sloppy over, handsome and helping and caring and loving and honest and joy. And it's disgusting to me. Do you think that she treated him like? Do you think did she break up with him or did he dump her? Because we've already done a reading where she thinks she thinks people are easily disposable, and then when somebody disposes of her, it's like tears in my eyes. What did I do so wrong? God, I would love to get you both into like a life mentor relationship kind of counseling. I'd love to like sit down and talk to you both about this kind of stuff. But I don't know that she'd be open to that kind of thing. I meet so many people who could make great couples if they would just sit down and talk it out with somebody who could help them see some things about themselves and others. Yeah, Pamela's right. That was the impression I've gotten from some of the cards. Because look how scared she is. Okay, that must be just someone coming up the stairs in a different apartment. Thought someone was banging on the house. I'm ready, I'm telling you. I'm so ready. Sure, Paula. I think you have a couple more questions, Paula. Anyways, let's do it. So I feel like this card is definitely saying, yeah, you will, dear. But there's a lot of things to be worked out. So this is what I, when I heard what Neville Goddard said about how he married the love of his life, how he manifested it. He was married to the same woman for many years. He was in a long-term relationship with her. They separated due to being unhappy with each other, but she wouldn't give him his divorce. So he moved to like some hotel and she lived at home. And at the end of the day, what he would do is he wouldn't worry about all the fudgening, okay? He wouldn't worry about all the micromanaging of the problems and issues. She won't give me my divorce. Oh, she want this, she want that, blah, 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 blah. And then one day he got a phone call. Wait, let me back up a little bit. So what he wanted to do was he wanted to be married to a different woman. And so instead of worrying about how he was going to get his divorce, he just went to bed every night in his mind feeling as if the woman he wanted to marry was in the bed next to him. Now, back then, you remember how in I Love Lucy, the husband and wife would sleep in separate beds? So it was like that. So he'd imagine that she was sleeping in the bed next to his bed. But you could go to sleep every single night. If you could just get into that, Alphonse, it's going to start to turn her around. It might take a long time, but it's like, I don't know what your resistances are. So I'm not really sure how to help you through that without doing some kind of like grief counseling or mentoring or something like a short, like I can give you cards and stuff, but like, I don't know what you're telling yourself. I don't know what you're telling yourself about her, your situation. And that's fine if you don't want to tell us. You can keep that private, but I want you to definitely try to notice, pay attention to those things because you have to ignore this shit. You have to ignore this reality. You have to stop looking for it and realize that it's already yours. You're already in that long-term relationship with her. I mean, you practically are her boyfriend. You see her all the time, talk to her all the time.
Mike, are you alright?
Molly, I guess I'm a little sad that he didn't allow me to develop a good friendship with him. Yeah, I understand, Molly. I really, really wish that our relationship developed into what I had with Brandon. Yeah, me too, Molly. I wish that had happened. Whew. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I'm gonna go to bed soon.
What's going on?
I'm just doing a live, Dad.
Okay. Everything's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good night, I love you.
Good night, Daddy. I love you too.
Ninja, stop.
Yeah, some women, you're right, Pamela. They don't even realize. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes they don't realize that you're right. They don't even. Oh, look, the Motley Crue light show ball went off.
Oh.
Like she might actually be subconscious. She might not know this, and she might think subconsciously she doesn't deserve a husband, or that she's not worthy of it, or worthy of the man of her dreams, or worthy of. We don't. I don't know what's going on in her head, like that with that. Interesting about your grandparents. Yeah, where you support and care about each other, Molly. I think that you should tell him that. I've always told you that I think that you should tell him that. I always thought that you should go to him and say, look, I'm a little sad that you didn't allow friendship to develop. I really, wish that our relationship developed into what I froze, as, what you could have had as friends. telling him, support and care about each other, but we're not afraid to reminisce and flirt even though he's taken. We still have a beautiful level. Yeah, you can still have that, Molly. But you have to get over the trigger of, oh God, if I even say hi to him in a DM, he might unfollow me. That's your biggest fear. So you've got to face that first. Because the more that you're afraid of that, the more that you live with that, the more that you emotionalize it, the more it happens. And it will happen when you just say hi. But did this really just happen? Interesting. That doesn't make any sense to me. This message I just got. That's really strange. I'll have to go look at this update. So remember, Molly, you could have that. I know. After what Grudge put on those forums, I'm just like, OMG. So Spirit feels the same way, Molly. You know, Spirit has a crush on you. So how do I get a broadcast channel on Instagram? I used to do what I would call IGTV lives all the time with my music, but I stopped for a while. I know. I wish you would come back and give more tea too. I know Paula was going to ask a question, but I don't know where she went to. Maybe she fell asleep. And she just said, "May I ask a question?" My dad, yeah, he went to bed. Man, why is it so hot in this house? Okay, good. Okay, cool. I'm glad you can see me. Sometimes it'll freeze and the whole screen will just go black. Man, the animal crisis in China is ridiculous. Okay, Molly. I hope you have fun with that. Hey, Paula, welcome back. Yeah, you may ask a question, dear. What's going on? Let's see what Spirit needs to know right now. Spirit, what does Pamela need to know about this specific person in the next 3 months? The Spirit box just said 1. Spirit, did I just win the lottery? That'd be nice. And I could just move to another wonderful haunted house. Or buy this one. Okay. So I feel like, you both are going to start feeling more sensitive about the way you feel about each other. And this Queen of Cups, there's definitely going to be some kind of change in this 8 of Cups. I think that the change will be that this person will want to work harder on whatever it is that your connection is with them. In the 7 of Pentacles, and the energy, it's like Spirit saying this is a gift for you. In this Ace of Pentacles, this is an opportunity for you over the next 3 months to really grasp whatever it is that you want to happen with them. Because remember, you're the operant power. You're the one that writes your love story, your life story. And you can be and do whatever you want with this situation. But looking all around good. It is looking pretty good. Just remember that at the end of the day, there's going to be, some kind of heart-to-heart or some kind of conversation where you guys are going to really figure out where you guys want to be, who you guys want to be. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. I think I've had about 8 hours of sleep in the last 72 hours. It's been crazy. I'll be right back. Lay down next to Mama Ruby. You okay, Daddy? probably did something to it. I can't believe it's not coming on.
Don't put everything the wrong way. It will come on. What's going on? The condition doesn't work. You got a window open in your room? I do. Well, I gotta close it. See if it pulls off.
Why does the whole room smell like nutmeg? It doesn't make any sense to me. The whole room smells like nutmeg now.
It might be. We'll close that window in your room.
I just took care of it.
Well, close it? Okay.
Silly spirit, tricks are for kids. Okay, that's funny. Perfectly flawed. I like that. That's really cool. You made breakfast for dinner? Oh, I love breakfast for dinner. It's the best.
What is that?
Somebody in chat made breakfast for dinner. My neighbors, my good neighbors, made us dinner the last 2 nights, and I was just so grateful for it. Because tonight we had the leftovers of the spaghetti they made us last night. Oh, it was so good. It was homemade spaghetti sauce made from scratch. It was like manja.
What about the bread?
Oh, the bread was homemade too, and then she gave me a bottle of wine, and oh, God, it was so good. The Sicilian in me was on fire. I'm so grateful for my good neighbors. And it was really comforting food too, because it's been a long time since I've had a homemade meal from scratch that I did not cook. So yeah, it was wonderful. I froze. So, Dad,
Do what?
you want to ever get on a live and we'll play some music for him? You can do keyboards, I'll do guitar and sing. You should. My dad's a really good keyboard player. He'll never admit it, and he won't tell you he's a musician, but... Hey, you guys want to see something cool? I'll be right back.
What? Don't move my keyboard from there.
Don't worry, I'm not going to touch your keyboard.
My wallet's on top.
Look at this. I'm going to totally repair it. like there's a couple of notches here that need to be fixed.
I have to put handles on.
Got to put some handles on it. It's probably 100 years old.
It's not a handle, it's a strap to put
a strap, like a strap to put a handle on it. Isn't it pretty? It's ancient.
We'll buy 2 leather straps and put on. See if it works.
Now I'm Polish. Just kidding.
So, well, not too far from Greece.
Yeah, true. Poland is not too far from Greece. Probably all the same.
They're all Christians.
They're all Christians, yeah. Oh, I got a text message. Let's see what else. It's Butterfly. Oh my God, the spirit box just said your name, Micah. That's terrifying. Good, he fell asleep. He's been sick all night. Like, my roommate's really allergic to something. We're not sure what it is. We suspect that it might be black pepper, but that there's also a couple of other things that it could be. And tonight he had like a mini anaphylactic shock to something. Like, he got all swollen throughout his body and hands. Look up the glass America. It's so awesome, from the 1800s. Okay. There was seriously a polka station when I lived in Columbus, Ohio. I don't think there'd be enough fan base. Eat tons of natural honey. Some guy was talking about health and food and everything. He compared potatoes to ice cream. Like, he said potatoes is literally like eating ice cream.
Of course it's starch.
Because it's a starch, like ice
They
cream.
didn't say that, but
Well, yeah, I mean, which one would you guys prefer, a potato or ice cream?
More sugar in ice cream.
Raw potatoes are best with the
That
skin.
he called himself a cardiologist.
He called himself a cardiologist? Okay.
And he retired. He lives in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't eat lettuce.
Oh, yeah. So the cardiologist, he doesn't eat the lettuce that they have in Japan because they grow it with human shit. Pardon my French, YouTube.
They come from China, he said.
It comes from China. And they fertilize the lettuce with human shit. Can you believe that, guys?
I don't know if it's true or
That's
not.
what he said. I mean, I think he's like some kind of Austrian cardiologist or something. China is so weird to me, and their laws and their like the whole animal tragedy thing going over there, and all the weird like hidden slave stuff, and ugh. Oh God, I love honeycomb Pamela. Yeah, it's so good. I love just chewing on it is just so relaxing and fun. And I haven't had it in a really long time. Because it's very, very, very expensive now, and I am trying to watch the money. $400 a cup. How about that squirrel shit coffee? So today I found out that science has proven that plants are sentient beings. They can actually literally look at you and see the t-shirt and see the color of the shirt you're wearing. Even though they don't have eyes, they can still see you. So I started thinking about my plant wave, like what would happen if I put my plant wave on a lettuce and chopped into it? Isn't that weird? They don't have a synapsis, they don't have a brain, but they perceive things the way that humans perceive things. My dad used to be a potato farmer. I think the weirdest thing he's ever talked about being a farmer is the potato mass graves that they used to have to make because they had so many potatoes and couldn't sell them or eat them fast enough.
No, there was no sales.
Yeah, there were no sales. Man, can you imagine if we like still had that farm, how different it would be now with agriculture and the way it is. Importing, exporting.
There was no adjustments. Anything was planted was no sales.
Oh, I know what they eat, Pamela.
Pomegranates was no sales. Watermelons, no wired.
I'm a huge supporter of slaughterhouse survivors from China, Harbin, China. Check it out. They literally go around and find dogs and cats in cages, sitting outside of restaurants, just waiting to be eaten, and save them. Save them through our donations, of course. They use they just based and funded off of donations. But I'm just talking about an animal sanctuary in China.
Yeah, don't try to save a snake.
So I saw a beautiful little baby snake today.
Yeah.
And she was on my path, and my dad was so freaked out because my dad's terrified of snakes. And I'm just like, hey, cutie pie. And here's what was so weird about the snake. The snake was just slithering by, right? It's just like, hey, I'm a baby snake in a big world. And it just lifted its head up and looked me right in the eye. And then it just put its little head down and just kept going. And then it kept, like, I kept walking and looking back at it, and it kept turning its head around just to look at me, but kept going. But kept.
That's still they bite you.
It didn't want to bite me. Like, it didn't even, when they want to bite you, they actually get up on their tummies and they like stand up and they're like, what? You know, they want to, but this just raised its little head a little bit to look at me, but it kept looking back at me. It was so weird.
That's why they bite. They turn behind and they bite.
So the omen of a snake is, it's a spiritual omen, is that you need to be getting more into your spirituality as well as you're protected, and it's it's like a spirit guide. So I'm not quite sure if it was a snake or an angel or a spirit guide. But
it was a snake. That's it.
It was not a poisonous snake. We found out which kind of snake it was.
I'm glad they did not stop. They did not step on it.
Man, I'm glad I didn't step on it too. I don't want to kill any babies.
I'm being an idiot. Next time, run away.
Yeah, I'm going to run away from a 12-inch snake that's doing nothing but trying to mind its own business. Let's see. The serpent or snake is one of the oldest and most widespread mythological symbols. The word is derived from Latin serpens, a crawling animal or snake. Snakes have been associated with some of the oldest rituals known to humankind. So what does it mean when you see a snake as an omen? A snake might appear in your path, and it was like right in my walking path. My dad's like, watch out, it's a snake. I'm like, oh. So it's a reminder that higher forces guide you, and you should focus on your spirituality more. Snakes are very spiritual creatures and are often used to represent deities or higher beings. The spiritual meanings of a snake include renewal, fertility, guidance, and protection, which I really need some protection right now. Guidance, definitely. And renewal. My goodness. I used to have a snake, and my friend Noah and he called me one day. He's like, Chloe, look, there is a snake in a cage by itself in a basement apartment downstairs from me, and it's going down to freezing tonight, and there's nobody that lives there. They've just abandoned the snake. I'm like, no way. So he comes and gets me. I drives me back to his place, and I break into the apartment. We rescue the snake. I bring it home. I've been hiding it for months from my dad. But I love that snake. I named her LA after the city. She was so sweet and so docile and just so, I don't know, she was just so cool. I mean, literally, like, I would take naps with my snake and my cats, and we just chill out. I eventually put her in the hands of somebody else and ended up rescuing another animal that needed a home, which was an iguana, but it was so fucking mean. I had to take it back and be like, I can't handle this fish. I can't take it. Like it's. I want the snake back. And he's like, no, the snake is mine now, and it's happy. It's well fed. It has other snakes it can live with. They showed me how she was doing and everything. And he took the iguana and.
I'm leaving from here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you're crazy. Talking about snakes. If I dream about snakes tonight, I'm going to kill you tomorrow morning.
So my dad's listening. Okay, if you dream about snakes tonight, it's an omen that you've won the lottery already. Snakes are about renewal and protection. But anyways, I felt so bad. Like, I missed my snake. Guys, like, you can't have your snake back. He's like, I'll take this mean iguana back. It's an old fart. And we'll put him back in his habitat that he's used to by himself. And we'll let you pick out a baby. So I got a baby. She was about this big. And the reason I picked her is because her little flap had been bitten off. And she was sitting in the back of the cage all by herself, and all the other iguanas were like not hanging out with her. She looked terrified. I took her home. She became my best friend. She got real big. We went for walks. She was so sweet. I would just hang out with my iguana and my cats, and we just had a really great time living together. She loved watermelon. I just loved that animal so much. I will never, ever, 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 ever get another reptile, though. I will never, ever, ever, ever get another bird, another fish. No. Because I realize now the importance of not supporting that kind of industry, the pet shop industry, the pet store industry, to think that these creatures like the iguanas are just running rampant over Florida, especially the West Coast where I'm from. It really upsets me that people think that they can just take animals for, their own choosing to, sell and import, export, whatever. I feel so bad for animals because we were put here to take care of them, and instead we exploit them and each other. Oh wow, your kids really. Yeah, the part about feeding the snake was very difficult for me, for sure. Because it's not like, here, let me just go get some crickets. you know? Yeah, my iguana was pretty old when she passed. So yeah, the dolphin hunt start in Taji, Japan today, in the cove. So if you see me posting some bloody stuff, try not to look. Just trying to get people on the same page with the dolphin project. So let's see what the drive hunt quota is this year for the Cove. My God, you guys. 1,824 total for 23-24. They want 450 striped dolphins. They're going to take 273 bottlenose dolphins, 280 pantropical dolphins, 251 Riso dolphins, 100 Pacific white-sided dolphins, 101 short-finned pilot whales, 49 false killer whales, 20 rough-toothed dolphins, and 300 melon-headed whales. So they're gonna kill most of them for food, and the rest of them will be sold. But every single one of them has already been bought at $250,000 or up. So where there's 1,824, let's count that. Just to randomly, let's say they're $250,000 each times 1,008. What did I say? 81824. My God, look at this. That's the number of, that's how much money is going into this next 6 months of this dolphin slaughter and capture. Unbelievable. That makes me sick. So 250K times 1,824 is energy. You drunk, girl? Okay. Oh, I better get some more wine then. Pretend I'm drunk too. God, the last 2 days have been terrible. Except for that spaghetti. It was pretty sexy. And I have no CBD, so it's like my ADHD is amplified in 4K in 4K ADHD 1084p. Oh, goddess. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this all pans out with the Dolphin Project and the Cove and everything. I don't understand why Japan does the Cove thing. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, the spirit box is on right now, dear. I don't have the REM pod on because I've got a person in the room who's not feeling very well that I'm taking care of and watching over. Because they've had like a slight anaphylactic shock thing, like they're having an allergic reaction. Just trying to keep an eye on it. So I do have the Happy Child. I do have the spirit box on right now. What's her name, Happy Child? Happy Child wants to know if their mom is there, Spirit. Yeah, let me, there you go. I don't know why that would get censored by YouTube. Would your mom know you as Happy Child? You don't have to say her name if it's not comfortable for you. It's fine. There were a lot of names that were said on the spirit box the other night, Happy Child. Maybe I can get Cottonfly when she has some time to post those names, because she knows what they are and has a list of them, all right? Your name is Iram. Iram. Spirit is Iram's mom there. Could you speak up, please? So we always do the spirit box every night. It's the Estes method that we do on the weekends, where I actually go under and I put the headphones on and the blindfold and everything, and I can't hear or see anything, and you guys ask questions while I'm on the other side channeling them. Is Iram's mother there, Spirit? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Hey, let's see if she has a list. If Iram's mother is there, can you say something to Iram that maybe Iram will know it's you? If not tonight, maybe soon. They'll be waiting for you. You know, and sometimes when you don't hear from them, it could be that they peacefully went to the other side happily. But I'm starting to believe that the other side is our side, like that it's one of those worlds that you can go in between, you know, kind of like we do subconsciously when we sleep or dream. So Fly, when she has some time, is going to get that list together for me. Told her no rush because it's late and we've got all weekend to party, you guys. Yeah, she's definitely on the other side. Any messages from Iram's mother spirit? Oh, so interesting. So that's so interesting that I cut the deck and it's the Empress. She wants you to keep looking at the good in what's bad about this. Keep looking at the good in life in general. In this reversed Five of Cups, okay? And she's very proud of you that you keep on the good side of things. Maybe she's not sure how to talk through it yet, but maybe the spirits on the other side, if they know where or can contact Iram's mother and bring her to the spirit box or show her how to connect with it over time, let us know, please. I know it is the most mother card you can pull. It's energy for sure, for sure. Pretzels. Okay, yeah. Hi, Confly. I'm gonna go and get a drinky treat, and I'll be right back. Spirit box is up. And I'm down. I'm so sleepy. I think I'm only gonna hang out for about another 30 minutes, you guys, because I need to go to human dog bed. God, I love pretzels and water. I'll be right back. Hey, Micah. Hey, Micah. Mm-hmm. Someone's out back in storage unit with a flashlight. Mm-hmm. What, you don't care? You're just gonna sleep with that? Okay. So someone's out back in the storage unit, the flashlight. Not sure what to do. Don't know who it is. Apparently no one's home downstairs. Everyone upstairs is asleep. I'm not sure what to do. Hey, Jack Mac, how are you? I'm not really sure who it is, so it's really uncomfortable. I don't like it at all. So what did is it Kurt again? It could be Elvis. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go outside and ask who's there. Well, that's why I live with Micah, because he's like a brother and we grew up together. So, but that was cool. That guy just said he was sorry to me, and he just said, I really appreciate you watching out the house and watching out. 'Cause I don't know if she's down there. She's pregnant. I don't know who. I didn't know who that was, so I just wanted to make sure it was him and not some fucking creep. Pardon my French, you too. Yeah, yeah. hmm He actually said he doesn't know why he did that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah, I think it really hit him real. I'm here because I care. I'm not here because I'm gonna let you be dirty or be dirty with me. I mean, I am very thankful that he said he was sorry. He said he wouldn't do it again. Um, so I did not tell him though that we were nice enough to leave a wire there for him so he could get his cable and internet on. He's gonna have to call them and figure that out himself though. So thanks for being out on the phone with me while I went through that. It was scary a little bit. Thank you. I am the head of the household. You're right. Yeah, absolutely. No jobbers, no fronting, no fee. Yeah, I told him. You heard what I told him. I said we live in this house together. It's love thy neighbor, not fuck your neighbor over. It's like, yeah, you're right. They did. They tried. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks for being on the phone because it was super fucking creepy. It was so creepy. All right. Me too. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, it's funny because I told him, I said, yeah, a bitch was yelling at you yesterday. Now you got another bitch yelling at you. You know what a bitch stands for? Babe in total control of herself. I put a Sicilian curse on you until you say you're fucking sorry. He must have been more scared of the curse than the cops. I pulled a Sophia on him. No, I know. I should put my Sophia shirt on. I mean, Dorothy did come through the spirit box the other night. She did. Channeling the Golden Girls. Channeling Estelle Getty from the grave. Yeah. You can't fuck a fucker, you can't bitch a bitcher, and you can't shit a shitter, and you certainly can't goof a gangster like me. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And I think that he thought I was going to be a bitch with him again, but nah, I just wanted to make sure that, because I don't know where the girl is downstairs and she's pregnant and I didn't see his cars, and I just want to make sure everyone's safe. And he's actually said, I really appreciate how honest and loyal you are to making sure the house is safe and everyone's safe in it. I was like, wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. It's because I got a Glock. I put my Glock in my panties for sure. You're so funny. You're so funny. I'm still doing the live, talking to you on the phone. Let me get off the phone, and the live's only going to be going for like 10 more minutes. If somebody needs a card or something, just let me know and I'll flip a card. I mean, I'll just do a collective message for us all real quick. And do you want to stay on the phone or you want to get off the phone? Okay, I'm going to just put you on speakerphone. We're just talking to Cottonfly.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy Blue Moon, everyone.
It's Happy Blue Moon, everyone.
It's time to let go of all the things we need to let go of.
I'm glad I had the ball sack to go out there and be like, who's out there? Oh my God. That was good. That was good. I froze, but I'm going to do the collective message anyway, and then we're all going to go home and watch Johnny Carson and go to bed. I don't even know if anybody's still there, but can you even see me on the live?
Yeah, I was actually looking for the names from the spirit box in the last session before you called me, so I was trying to jump back on quickly, but I couldn't find it. I was moving through it, though.
So
I shall find it.
We got the Chariot, the Tower, and the beautiful Nine of Cups. Pardon me. I feel like what Spirit wants us to all know tonight is that stay motivated to serve exactly what you want, feeding that good wolf instead of the bad one. Feed the good wolf instead of the bad one, and that will help you rebuild this tower of love, trust, finances, happiness, home life, being good. Because your cup of love, of wishes, is all right there for you in your hand. It's already yours. So keep wishing on stars, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go 99999. Pamela, you have a good night. I've had so much fun talking to you. You've inspired me to go eat a popsicle before bed and brushing my teeth. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm really glad that we got to talk. My neighbor just apologized to me, which made me feel really good and much happier than I was before. So hopefully it stays copacetic, it stays peaceful, it stays nice, and the thousands and thousands of dollars that I have lost in the fucking problem here with the utilities will hopefully be due back to me soon. Baby steps, yeah. Baby steps. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your likes, your love, your shares, your comments, the joy, the happiness, your donations. Hey, real quick. Did any voices come out of the spirit box energy while I was gone? You said Elvis, you said Kurt, you said a couple names up here.
Oh, wow. What a lineup.
You said Elvis.
I want to see that performance or that live.
Because there's something going on. There's something going on, energy between me and Elvis and me and Kurt Cobain for a long time. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them came through.
Well, Kurt is an Aquarius Pisces cusp, so maybe because the Pisces moon is out, maybe he's connecting with you a little bit more now.
So let me tell you guys a minute real quick about my connection with Kurt Cobain and why I say this. When he died, I was just really a little baby girl, okay? And I was so into what he was saying, what he was teaching through music, what he was, vibrating into the world despite all his fucking. And, when he died, I'll never forget that day. And after he died, I had this dream where he came to me in my sleep. And I said, Kurt? And he's like, oh no, I'm not Kurt anymore. My name is Ark, and I would prefer you to call me Ark. I'm your guardian angel now. One of your guardian angels. I'm like, okay, great, Ark. So I kind of have always had this, like, I didn't want to, I really feel like dreams are real. Like there's, because it's the 4D within, which is more real than what's here in this 3D reality. So the more that I studied that, I felt like I can't deny, what he told me in a dream after his death. They made him an angel. And made him a guardian angel. Now with Elvis, he came to me after my mother passed away in a dream. Mom and I are driving down the street. I wake up in a dream. I had been sleeping in the passenger seat in our old 89 Coupe de Ville. She was driving. I woke up. Who wakes up in a dream from sleep? Isn't that weird? I look over and I'm like, this is interesting. Like, this is when I was a kid, and Mom drove me around. And my mom had her beautiful long blonde hair, big boobs. She looked like Bridget Bardot. It was amazing. And I felt so normal and it felt so natural. And we were listening to the oldies channel like we always used to every time we were in the car taking a drive. And, as Mr. Postman ended in the dream, Love Me Tender by Elvis came on. And my mom was like, sing it for me, honey. After she explained to me that she didn't really die, that death is just something that we have to go through. And it's the only coping mechanism that a human really could understand to go through in order to go to the next level.
Wow.
It's really the only coping mechanism. Like, it's the only way we could handle it. Like, if there was some other way, she said there would be, but there's really no possible way because it would be way too freaky for human beings. I'm like, really? It could freakier than death? She's like, well, death isn't real. It's just an illusion. She's like, and that's what you have to understand. So Love Me Tender came on and she's like, sing it for me. I'm like, I don't think I can sing it because I haven't sang since your funeral and I just don't have it in me because I just miss you so much. And then, Elvis stopped singing in the dream and he's like, come on, Storm is singing with me. And I was like, the king of rock and roll is asking me to sing with him. So I'm like, the king of rock and roll is asking you to sing with him, you do it. So I started singing Love Me Tender with him in the dream. And 3 weeks later, I was at Third Man Records recording my first single on the same machine that Elvis recorded his first single on. And they put it out to vinyl for me, pressed it to vinyl for me. So I feel like,
wow,
when Elvis shows up, he's trying to tell me something for sure.
Wow,
definitely.
That's completely such a spiritual, from dream into your reality where you're singing along with Elvis. Technically, not technically, right? But it kind of is like that because you were recording on the same machine he sang on. So it kind of, did it feel like you were singing along with him when you were singing on the machine that he sang on?
Mm-hmm. And what's interesting is, like, I got there to Third Man Records, right? And I didn't realize that Nashville was on a different timeline. And I showed up late. How disrespectful and how disrespectful of me to not realize that I was an hour late. And I get there and the girl's like, I don't know that they're taking anyone in. It's going to be $100. I'm like, nobody told me it was going to be $100. What are you talking about? She's like, just pay me and I'll be right back and tell them you're here. I don't know that you're going to be able to get in to record because you're late. I'm like, I'm sorry. I just came from Atlanta. I didn't realize there was a time zone change. This is my first
Oh,
time
man.
here. I'm a noob.
Aw.
So she comes back like 10 minutes later or whatever. She's like, look, get your ass in there. They've been waiting all day for you, girl. Here's your $100. Peace out.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And it was the first time ever my dad got to sit down and listen and watch me play music. He said he cried. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Aw.
It was a very cool experience. Thank you, Third Man Records, for loving me for just the way I am. I appreciate it. Music is sacred. Good night, everybody. I love you. Sweet dreams, energy. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm gonna talk to Compify for a little bit, and I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed so I can wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Okay. Thanks so much for hanging out. Ciao. See you tomorrow.